Time to do question E12-13. So grab that one, have a look at it. I'm just going to go through it on the screen here with you. After closing the books, Steele and Laxa's partnership balance sheet reports owner's equity of $40,500 for Steele and $54,000 for Laxa. Steele is leaving the firm, and he and Laxa agreed to write down, we're writing down partnership assets by $18,000. They've shared profits and losses in the ratio of 1/3 for Steele and 2/3 for Laxa. The partnership agreement states that a partner withdrawing from the firm will receive assets equal to the book value of his owner's equity. But because we got someone leaving and there's a loss in there, an $18,000 loss, we got to recognize that so that we get the correct book value. How much will Steele receive? That's the required. How much will Steele receive? And then in 2, Laxa will continue to operate the business as a proprietorship. What's Laxa's beginning capital on the proprietorship books? Okay, we can do that. So we're going to start. We're going to make just a note of what each one of their owner's equity are, and it looks like it's $40,500 for Steele and $54,000 for Laxa. Okay, so Steele, S-T-I-H-L, and Laxa, and their opening equity. Okay, so it was $40,500 for Steele and $54,000 for Laxa. So that looks good. Read that up a little bit. There we go. Oops, not pretty enough yet. Okay, so again, there we go. So we have this loss to recognize. And the way these guys split profits is 1/3 was for Steele and 2/3 was for Laxa. So that's fine. We know that the loss in total is $18,000. So if it's in total $18,000, then we know that 1/3 of that times 0.333, or call it $6,000, is actually going to be reducing Steele's equity, and the difference between the two is going to reduce Laxa's. So the revised equity for each is going to be this number, their opening equity, less the loss that they need to recognize, $34,500. Same thing for Laxa, should be the same calculation, $42,000. And that makes some sense to me. The reason it makes sense to me is because if they've been recognizing revenue over, maybe it's over a number of years, and then all of a sudden they're trying to reconcile how much one partner should get on the way out. Well, these losses, you could make a good argument to say they should have been recognized in revenue over time. So the way we're doing it here is to recognize the losses based on the way they split profits. So we merely do it in the 1/3, 2/3, and then basically we'll end up with these numbers here for their ending profit, or for their ending equity. So we would expect Steele to receive assets of $34,500, and then for Laxa, that's going to be the opening equity in his proprietorship will be $42,000. Okay, have a look at that one and see what you can do. Hopefully that makes sense to you.